If you're really struggling with the energy right now, feeling very scattered, possibly foggy, exhausted, you're not alone. With all of the shifts and movements that are happening within and around our universe, it's no doubt that we're feeling drained and confused and experiencing this precursor to relief. Because I do believe that that's the case. I think that this is one last bit of a playback. All the memories that are coming up that you're wondering why they're even in your periphery. The experiences that you've had, and also your boundaries being tested to see if you really have reinforced what you will not accept in your life, so that you're moving in the right direction towards what you will accept in your life, what you want, what you desire in your life. And so as we move through this experience and the skies begin to clear and we have more clarity than we've ever had before, acknowledge all of the progress that you've made, all of the work, all of the incredibly painful experiences that you have shifted and moved through to be where you are today. And to acknowledge that, be grateful for that. Speak it to yourself. Reassure yourself that all of this is for something. It may not be showing up in ways that feel very tangible right now, but it will very soon. Continue to have faith. Continue to follow that inner knowing that is calling to you. Whether it is pushing you away from something or towards something. Just use your discernment. Trust your intuition. And speak your truth. There's nothing else that you need to do. Hi, and welcome back. It's December 3rd, 2025, and it is a very foggy, snowy day here in Kamloops. I was talking to my girlfriend this morning, and we were discussing how the energy is just feeling as though something is put on fast forward, all the memories and experiences that you've had, and then almost like in a loop, but not everything's in a loop. It's the certain patterns that we have moved through and shifted, and almost as though it was a photo album of memories to confirm with us how far we've come in this past year. And actually in the past several years. And for some of us, for me, I would say the last 14 to 20 years have been so pivotal in my expression of soulful self. And as I've talked about in other videos, very early videos about numerology, and that's something that I have noticed for years and have really delved into an understanding of that, along with other signs and symbols and synchronicities, and really trusting my intuitive pull and knowing, and really stepping into my mediumship of experiencing spirits and entities and energy, especially within everyone and everything that I come into contact with, and having to learn how to manage that experience, because it's very draining and exhausting if you don't know how to turn it down or turn it off. And it's more of a pause than it's turn off, because you never fully turn it off. But you can turn down the sound of the receptors of what you are actually ingesting. Because when you are intuitive and when you experience energy on that level, there's no words to explain it to someone else. You can try and you can offer metaphors and suggestions, which I have done, as I share and create these different videos, which are messages just coming from within, because there's things that I would love to be talking about, very far-reaching concepts and ideas. But I've been pulled to speak about these other, to me, feel very 3D, very basic topics. Because you can't get from here to here without having moved through the entire journey. And so, as we step into this new awareness, and by that I'm talking about collectively, more and more people awakening to know who they truly are and soulfully are meant to be connecting with others who are similar and having experiences and sharing those as well. And so as the planets once again shift and change their positions and their influence on our planet, on us as energetic beings, because as I have discussed in, and again, so many other videos, I identify souls as energetic light beings. When I experience another person, there's layers to that person. There's their soul, the energy, the light within, and then there's the vessel, the shell, the projection that they are putting out. And all of that has energy. All of it is experienced in my awareness in many, many different ways. It can be light. It can be color. So if it's brighter in a certain area, or color, or a pattern. And then it's also words and images, sounds. You can hear speaking. Smell is a big one. So all the clairs, basically. And my belief is more and more people are going to be experiencing these senses that they possibly have never even considered in their abilities or realm or understanding. And that can be very disconcerting. And so having shared my coming out, fully coming out, since I started this channel back in April of 2025, but really dipping a toe into exploring all of the thoughts and beliefs and understandings that my life has led me to really lean into to help me shift and open up, and to be able to offer my insight to others who may not even know where to begin, and to make sure people don't feel like they're alone. And so if nothing else, this energy that we're experiencing, this fast forward of memories and thoughts and acknowledgements of our progress, is shooting us into this new phase, into this new place where we get to fully step into curiosity without fear, without having to slow ourselves down and back ourselves up and learn more lessons. And I still think that there's a lot of people who will never see, who will never have this experience. And that's why it's so important for those who are having the experiences to speak up, so that we can see and sense and feel and be reassured, especially early days when you really need those validating moments, when you really need that confirmation that you're not crazy. And as you move through to a new place of feeling more confident and assured, because the signs, symbols, synchronicities, your inner knowing and your trust and your faith leads you where you always innately knew you would end up. That's a blessing. And I don't say that lightly. And for some, so if you are really experiencing some highs and lows, or just even feeling like your brain is running on hyperspeed, ground yourself. Get outside, touch a tree, have a bath. Put Epsom salts in your bath if you can. Use grounding sheets on your bed. They really work. Put them under your desk with your feet on them as you use electronics. Drink lots of water, really good water, not heavily chlorinated. And make sure that you take time to be in environments that are very calm and allow your central nervous system to regulate itself by also breathing. That's one thing that we don't talk about enough, is making sure you're actually breathing, because when you get into that fight, flight, fawn, freeze experience, everything slows down because your body's trying to keep you alive. So be mindful and take care of yourself. We're going to get through this. Trust me. Thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time, stay safe, stay connected, and we'll see you really soon. Bye.